Welcome back to Digital Cortex. Your host, Thick Wick, Randomstylez.
What's up?
So yeah.
Yeah, you're not high at all.
Me? Couldn't be.
You're like, so yeah.
Dude,
funny.
I was taking the cart off this pen the other day.
Yeah.
And it like got stuck in there.
Oh, because it came off of did it strip or something?
It pulled like the metal piece from inside the cart.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. And it pulled
the metal piece from the battery out.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just building those things like I saw, I was looking online one time and I ran across a dispensary and then it was like cart filler. Like there's somebody that's their job is to just fill the carts. So there's a bunch of people just making those things. So, whatever the process is, they got to screw it on and glue it or something. But sometimes with all that heat that's coming off of the pen when you're...
Well, I had to look up to see how these work.
Oh, okay.
To try to figure it out. Yeah. So basically, like... the battery that's connected to here is connected with a wire. It's soldered to this little metal plate. That heats up another little metal plate on this one. Mm-hmm. And that's connected to a coil. And that coil of metal goes inside. And that's what causes it to heat up.
Yeah.
And that's where you can smoke. So what I needed to do was I need to connect the coil wire to the metal piece that came out.
So that's the one you fixed?
Yes.
Oh, you fixed
I fixed it.
Oh, nice.
And then I needed to solder back the wire to the little other metal piece inside.
Yeah.
And now it works.
Yeah, see how good it works?
Look, watch it. Watch it work.
I mean, I've had those things fall apart, so I've seen the inside of the wiring and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, that's how it works. You ever seen those disposable ones? Some of them have like a AAA battery in them or something.
Yeah, I have a couple. I haven't taken them out though, but they're actually disposable, rechargeable. It doesn't make any sense to me. But
they can charge too, because the only ones I've ever gotten
it's rechargeable, is what it says.
So it's not disposable,
but it's disposable because the cart isn't replaceable.
Oh, you can't unscrew it.
No,
I bet you could figure out how to take it off.
But their selling point about it was that the battery will only degrade for that cart.
It'll last long enough for the cart.
This way you have the perfect draw, is what they were saying.
I guess, but it seems wasteful. I never like to buy those because I feel like I'm just like wasting.
Oh no, for sure. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't. I don't know. I guess I'm not a purist like that. I don't fucking know. I only know what I know, you know?
You only know what you know.
I only know what I know. And I don't know.
Know what you don't know. There's stuff that you don't know.
Wait, you can't only know what you don't know.
If you don't know something.
You should only know what you know. Otherwise, you don't know.
But there's stuff that you don't know.
Well, yeah, but you don't know.
Exactly.
Right.
But you don't. There's stuff that you don't even know that you don't know.
Well, yeah, because you don't know.
But do you feel like there's another level of not knowing?
I don't think there can be. Because it's just all unknown.
It's the same umbrella.
It's just the same.
But I feel like there's a sub level to it, you know, like
I don't know.
See? No, I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know.
I don't know. When did I was supposed to know? I didn't know I was supposed to know. No one told me this.
You should have known.
All right.
You should have known that you didn't know.
I should have known, but
you
I didn't know.
Yeah. Because even the stuff you don't know, you should know you don't know.
Should I have?
Right?
When was I given the opportunity to know? Who brought me in on the know, you know?
Exactly.
Jesus.
But you weren't born with nothing though, right?
What? I'm pretty sure you are.
No, but you have some base knowledge, right? You come, like a baby's born out of the box and they can scream. How did they know how to do that?
Oh.
See?
Well,
See?
yeah.
So you got some wiring already passed down to you. Like you got some software. It's an evolving software, right? That you just spend the majority of your time learning in the beginning. That's what they're trying to deconstruct with general intelligence for AI. Like how babies learn. Like they've always been studying how they're learning things, how they're interacting with the world, and then making judgments and then changing their patterns based on, if something hurts them, then they don't go next to it anymore. Like this is a learning machine. We're little learning machines in the beginning that they still don't fully understand. But you don't know about that.
I don't. I'm so lost. I know what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
How could you know?
Because my mind wandered somewhere else and I was thinking about something else. But I knew you were talking. But it didn't register to me. And then all of a sudden I heard you say babies. And I was like, wait, what are we talking about? How did we get here? Everything just kind of drifted away.
That's funny.
My bad.
I was talking about AI, how AI...
okay.
They're trying to build.
I thought we were like torturing children.
No, they're trying to understand how babies learn, and that's how they would unlock how general intelligence is for like a robot or something, right?
Okay.
Because if they understand how we learn, they can apply that to a machine, basically.
Yeah.
But they still don't fully understand. That's why they study. That's why I was saying they study babies and how they learn, how they interact, how they're changing their patterns, and how they're.
I can hear that. Bothers me.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Dude, I don't even touch cords. I don't know why I'm touching it right now.
With it so much.
Yeah,
I don't know why weird. I feel super fidgety right now too.
Yeah, see, I needed to do something with my hands.
It must be whatever the fuck my mother gave me. Like, it's gotta be.
She gave you the ADD plus.
I know. She probably did.
It makes you fidget.
It does. It's probably something like that. I don't know. Both my parents came and visited, and they both gave me so much weed. They smoke so much. I don't understand how they can survive.
Yeah, and we're still in the infancy of this whole medical use stuff, because we should really be getting more advice on what the fuck we're doing.
Smoking in general is bad for your lungs. So just inhaling the smoke doesn't matter where it's coming from. Well, there's worse ways of doing it.
But wouldn't you see a huge spike in cancer then for lungs, for people like what we're doing right now? Because people are hitting.
I don't think they've had that opportunity yet.
Though they've been smoking since the 90s. Why do California had their medical shit 96 or something?
How long does it take for that type of cancer to show up somewhere?
I don't know, but not long. I don't think it would take.
Oh no, you know what? I did read something that they have more prone heart issues.
Yeah, I saw that article too, but I'm like, dude, I don't know what they're talking about.
That makes sense though.
I guess.
Because if you have
smoking
less oxygenated blood.
Well, that's the whole thing with smoking cigarettes, is that it restricts your veins.
Yes.
So that's why it increases the damage to the heart and all that stuff, because it's working so hard to pump blood and all that shit. But I don't know. I don't know all the science because I don't know. But no, I don't. I think that. No, what I was saying was that with the whole medical, dispensaries and stuff like that, they don't give us a clear directions on this is for this or this is for those strains are for something. Each one does something, and it specializes in it, and it's supposed to be for pain management, or it's supposed to be for headaches, or it's supposed to be for body aches, or there's different strains that do different things. or ones that help you focus, one that gives you energy, one that makes you tired if you're trying to sleep at night. There's all kinds of strains that do different things. Dude, they just give us what the fuck ever, dude. They're just like, do you want this one or this one? Like, I'm like, all right, I'll just take that one. Like, I have no idea what I'm taking home. One that it's going to make me all fidgety, like that's right. This is what we're running into because we don't have clear direction on what we're taking. Because if they really told people it's going to make you yawn during podcasts, then you probably
my bad, man.
No,
dude, I had a rough night last night. It was very long. It wasn't rough, actually. It was real fun, but
yeah. You just stayed up late.
Oh yeah, we stayed up super fucking late. We went out to a cumbia night. You ever been to the Liars Club?
No. Where's it at?
It's in downtown. It's by what is it called?
Downtown?
Valley Bar. It's by Valley Bar.
Valley Bar, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a cool little spot. We were drinking there, and then we went to a different place. And we drank there too. And we didn't get home until around, I want to say roughly 2 a.m. So we got really drunk.
Wow.
And we woke up with hangovers.
That's usually what happens when you drink.
Yeah, when you drink too much.
Yeah, I know, right?
And I don't know, man. I was just, because we drank before we left. We both made ourselves a cocktail.
Pre-game.
Yeah.
Yes.
But just one. And then when we got to the place, and we both
jumped in the Uber. You're feeling good in the Uber, right?
Yeah. We'd taken one edible.
Okay. What, 10 milligrams? What, 5 milligrams?
10.
10? Okay. That's about.
In the bar, after we were there for about like 15, 20 minutes,
started hitting you?
Took another 10.
Oh, you did another one?
Yeah.
So you double dosing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'd already been on
the previous 10.
Second. No, maybe still the first drink. First or second drink. Because we had 3 drinks at this bar. And then 3 drinks, or 1 drink each at the next bar, and a Jello shot. Forgot about the Jello shot.
You can't forget about the Jello shot.
No. And then we were still vaping until the battery died on her little thing. Fuck. So the plan today was I was supposed to wake up at like 8 or something and do the oil change in the car. And
you change your own oil?
Yeah. But I ended up sleeping till about 10:30 because I was just so hungover, tired, exhausted.
Does your watch? We talked about it, right? Your watch sleep
yeah,
tracks.
But I don't wear it.
Oh, you don't wear it at night?
No.
It's interesting information. I like looking at it. I started wearing my watch at night. I'll try and.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
It's not doing it.
Oh, that's weird.
Why is it?
What's the other one?
I don't remember. This? No, I think it was just thumbs up. No, was it peace? Yours did it. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what this is. Does 3 do something? No.
Was it on when you were editing? Was it on there?
No, because we stopped the recording before we figured it out.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get any of them?
No. We got.
You did it on accident, though, remember?
All we got was the audio of us talking about it, I think.
No, but remember during the pod, you freaked out because you said you saw balloons?
Yeah, but we couldn't figure it out.
But it should be on there, right? It didn't record that one?
I think it recorded the fact that, it recorded the balloons. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, the balloons are on there. Okay. You could see them. Clear as day. Like, we're not crazy. It happens.
Yeah, like we just did. I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
What if this was like Bang or something?
I don't know. So there was a thumbs down one, right?
Yeah. Sad face. 2 thumbs.
Is it 2 thumbs?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, I think, you have to do it at it.
Oh, I got thumbs down, and then you got sad face.
So there's like thumbs up if it's like this.
Oh, if you blink your thumb, I think you get the...
Yeah. And then same here. Blink the thumb.
And then 2 is rainy. That's when it's...
Well, you have to point at it like that, I think.
See?
But with both.
Yeah, it's 2.
There you go. And then
Dude, we didn't figure out any other ones, huh?
That's so weird. And this is OBS for sure, but I don't know. I tried to Google like what they were and to get a list of them, and I couldn't find a list.
Yeah, we tried to look it up.
I swear I'm like not stupid at Googling, but like I couldn't figure it out. So
you're fucking
who knows?
Dumb. I'm just kidding. It shouldn't be that hard to find. It should just come up right away. I mean, I don't know. It works. You fixed it, dude. You're MacGyver, dude.
I did it.
Yeah. You should Frankenstein your bike, dude. We should make some like...
I need to take it to the bike shop.
What if we like put 2 wheels on the back? What if you Frank?
Why would I put 2 wheels in the back?
So you can have a basket, dude.
I already have a basket. Well, you mean like to add a basket to it?
Yeah, like a whole like basket.
Like one of those kid carriers, but it's a basket.
You could put shit in it. It would probably be easier to modify a already 3-wheeled bike than to... Because I've seen the videos of people making...
I feel like I just put a rear basket on it. Like I already got a little bike mount thing. I just need to...
Oh, you can add a
basket to it.
Basket to
it. If I really wanted that.
Yeah. As an attachment. Well, it's just like if you need to carry stuff to work or something, you could be like,
yeah, I usually just put it in my backpack and then I put this netting over all of that.
Okay, that works.
But having a basket might feel a little bit better, like easier.
Yeah.
But
you could always pull.
You know what I should do? I should find like a used motorcycle box, and then I should bolt that to
your bike,
the bike rack that I got on there.
And what would that do?
Back. Well, that would give me a box.
Oh, because you could open it.
Because I could open it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can just like throw my backpack in there.
They should have some bikes like that.
I'm sure that's like an option.
On some bikes.
Well, probably not as often on bicycles, but on motorcycles, yeah. I definitely know they exist, like cargo boxes.
Yeah.
Like, is there cargo boxes for bikes? Let me just Amazon it and just take a look.
You could
just to find out.
Build a whole shell around you.
Let's see. What was I Googling? Cargo boxes. Cargo box for
box and
bike.
Cargo box.
Yeah, they do have some, but they are
expensive.
Small. Not something that would fit my backpack, it looks like. And you still need the rack, which is fine because I have that. Oh, here's something like more I was thinking about. Oh, but that's just big enough for a helmet. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you fit your bag in that? That's pretty big.
Look at it. That I think they're messing with the image. That looks pretty small.
Yeah, that one does look smaller. From the other image, it looked pretty big. But I don't know. A helmet is pretty... That specific helmet, I think, is pretty big.
Oh, no. Look at the video. It's pretty small compared to like a backpack.
Yeah, if you have a laptop,
like I feel like I could
something,
fit that in my backpack.
That would be funny.
Here's the one. Oh, look, this is something. I just get this. Just a milk crate. Just a milk crate. Just attach a milk crate to the back of my bike.
Bolt it on there, yeah. Like a wooden one.
They sell them.
Sells, yeah. Just get a crate.
What is this? It says it is 12 inches wide. That's not very wide.
And then you just need the mount to the bike that it could sit on.
Well, I feel like something like that. Oh, this is what I need. I need this. This would be perfect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could set, if you needed to carry something on there, you could, I don't know what I was thinking about.
These pictures are so...
I was just thinking of what...
Terribly photoshopped. Look at this. Look at that.
That's what they do now, man.
It looks so fake.
Even with like t-shirts, like, you know how it's supposed to have a model with the shirt on it? They're just like AIing the shirt onto a person's body. And you could tell.
But this thing's $80. I feel like I could find it cheaper somewhere.
I feel like there's a bike yard or something that you could probably get pieces and make whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah. I'd just make it out of wood.
You could build something.
I mean, it looks like it's just a milk crate. I could just get a milk crate.
That's not the problem. I'm talking, the part that you need is the actual pole that comes out of the bike to hold that.
I already have that.
You have that in the back already?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're good.
Because I strapped my backpack onto it.
Oh, okay. And you just let the backpack fly in the wind?
No, I told you I have a net. It's a
oh, and you net it to the
bungee net.
And you net it to
it. Yeah. I
dude,
net my back.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Why is that crazy?
You should have got a crate a long time ago, dude. Like,
yeah, I'm thinking about that now. Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. We just brought it up, and now I'm thinking about it. There's a whole conversation. You were part of it.
I was I was talking about your MacGyver skills, and I was like, you need to MacGyver your bike. And then I just thought of a basket.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, why can't I just grab a milk crate and just throw it on there? They even have
cool crates for
just like the collapsible like business crates or something. Have you seen the ones with wheels on them and shit? Like, I need the part without the wheel.
You could literally make anything into a basket. You could do half a suitcase. You could do anything.
I could do a lot.
Yeah.
There's options. You can get one of those metal suitcases.
It'd be funny to make a crate out of something that, like an old computer or something like.
Oh, damn. Like a suitcase might not be a bad idea, because if you find like one of those metal.
The hard shell
suitcases, you
just need half of it.
And you keep the zippery part that zips it all or clips it or whatever.
Oh, and open, close it.
You bolt that to the stand of the rack on the bike, and now I can open and close it.
You could put the little travel lock on it, and then it'll lock it.
And I could have it in any color I want.
Black.
And I could start putting stickers on it and some shit.
Make a Batman one. You should look for a Batman shell.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I could find these hard shell things at like Goodwill.
Batman hard shell suitcase.
And I just got to make sure my backpack fits in, and that's really all I carry.
And most of those are like the carry-on size, right?
Yeah, that's what I think I would need, just a carry-on size.
So carry-on size would fit your backpack.
Yeah, just unhook the wheels from it.
Yeah, there we go.
Or I'll just leave the wheels on.
Another great idea that I had. Just have ideas, man.
If I leave the wheels on and I position it just right, if I stand the bike upside down,
slide it on the wheels.
I can roll it around with the wheels.
If you had like legs that extended, that would have probably worked.
That would be great. If I could just do that, then I can store the bike like it would stand on its own. If I could get that way,
freak out the kids, dude. They're like, look at Steven. What does he even have? You're rolling your bike on wheels that extended, like
it's some kind of fucking cart and shit.
Like go gadget wheels, and then your wheels come out, dude. Like, and then you're just like, hi kids, and then you're just like walking by, you know, like, dude, they would freak out if they saw somebody rolling a bike on the street.
That'd be fun.
But
funny. That'd be funny.
You got to do it now.
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't sound like a bad idea in theory. I would only do it if I can get one of those things pretty cheap. Like, I've seen people throw them away. Like, that'd be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need any of the inner liners and shit. It could cut out. Maybe just actually leave it. because they have like pockets and stuff in there too.
Yeah.
So I could keep like the bike charger in there.
Anything you want.
Jeez, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah. You could literally.
I just need to drill the holes, bolt it down, and.
This has been an untapped project that you haven't.
Shit, let's just go do it right now.
I know, right?
Fucking Goodwill store, just find one of these cases.
Let's recap here. Mm-hmm. We came up with Split Second that we need to write.
Yeah,
right. That's our new comic book, dude. I was thinking of another guy in the universe, and I forgot. Oh
yeah, we've got more to add.
Oh, damn it! I should have. It was one of those ones where you think of it, and then I was gonna write it down, and then I didn't do it, and I was like, because it was too good of an idea, and I was like, I'll remember. It doesn't matter. But damn it, I should have freaking. I'm gonna dig through my brain and try to find that one. But I was like already building a universe. Already with Split Second. We came up with the bad guy too, right? What was his name?
We had a bad guy. I don't remember if we named him, but I remember talking about the powers.
What was his power again? He could in and out of time or something. He could time jump or something like that.
Yeah, because our guy, he
can see the future only a split second before it happens. That's why it's
so he could see pretty much the time line, right?
Yeah.
Like he knows it's going to happen, but only split seconds.
Yeah.
So the villain would be able to jump in and out of time. So this way our hero wouldn't be able to see him, wouldn't be able to use his powers like he normally would.
Yeah.
To make those split second decisions.
He's too fast.
He would be essentially too fast. Yeah.
And then eventually he would be able to catch up.
We would.
And then we even have like a time universe that we built too, like where there's like clocks and stuff like that, and people, and there's like
a council of time.
Yeah, there's council of time, but there's also like timekeepers that they're called that work in like they look like normal like watchmakers, but they're also like helpers of time or something like that. You know, they're like assistants to time. And they're breaking stuff down to like split second once he like accidentally morphs into that world. Or they call them because they see what he's doing. So they're like, you're an agent of time.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You mentioned that.
Yeah. So like, yeah, dude, we could expand on this for sure, dude.
We definitely could. It's just, you know, we don't know any comic book publishers.
We have to just publish our own, man. That's what everyone's doing now. Everyone's just doing the work of all these industry. Like even with movies, people are just making their own movies now and then editing them and then selling them to studios. But like at least a lot of shorts and stuff like that. But I don't know. With AI editing and stuff, we could probably just tell it what to like draw, and it could draw the whole thing, dude. You know, like it could draw page and page. You know, like we could break down like what we want on each. I bet you eventually it'll just be able to draw it for us, and then that's it. We'll just have the first issue. We should throw that into AI and see. Could you type out split second and then like describe him, and then it creates the image? Right?
Maybe.
Because I did that with a gorilla. I did gorilla, DJ, cyberpunk, neon.
I know I've seen some more advances in the way that these AI can do their image.
Well, ChatGPT-5, right? Can do it.
I don't know. I haven't used ChatGPT-5.
Or has 5 come out yet? I don't know.
I haven't even used ChatGPT.
At all?
No.
Wait, I thought you were using some AI. Right?
I've used the other one.
Microsoft has an AI that you can use.
No, but I'm not using Microsoft either. I use what's the dude's name? Clyde AI.
Clyde AI?
Clyde, I think it is.
I did Dolly. Dolly will make it.
I've used that too.
I wonder what they have.
And I used Midjourney before.
I wonder what they're up to on Dolly, because Dolly can make it. That's how it was generating images. Yeah, we should just put in a description of split second and see what it generates, dude. It'd be interesting. But but yeah, I mean, I have ideas in my head that just come out. Oh, and then we gotta start I love milkshakes.
Oh yeah, I told Crystal about it and she didn't like it.
What?
She didn't like it.
She didn't
She didn't
at
like
all?
It. She didn't like it. She was like, "Why would you do that?" It's like, "What do you mean? We don't need that
in our lives.
Where do you want me to put it then?" It's like, "No, you just don't need to do that. Like, that's not a business." I was like, "What are you talking about? That's a business. How is that not a business?"
You guys literally go to those businesses.
Right? I was like, "What's wrong with that? I want to do it here in La Beach." She's like, "No." It's like, what do you mean no? She just didn't like it.
It makes me laugh too.
I know. I was like, okay.
You know what? Sometimes when you hear the no, it doesn't make it feel like it's good. You know, like if they're rejecting it so hard, I don't know. I do that sometimes. I'm like, I think I'm gonna do it, because you hear about all these stories about like people getting like Adam Sandler. He had an acting coach when he was in school. And you know, he was acting, and he was an instructor, and the instructor pulled him aside and he's like, let's have a beer. You know, this was already when they were like 21, because he's in college. And he took him to the bar. They had a beer, and he's like, you know, I just I want to meet with you and let you know that you shouldn't do this. Like, you should find another like job or something that you're good at, because this is not what you're good at.
Oh.
This is Adam Sandler. We know who Adam Sandler is today, right?
Yeah.
And you know, he didn't take the advice. Obviously, he kept pushing, and he became Adam Sandler. But apparently, he ran into him. He ran into him like 20 years later or something. You know, he's
what did
big.
He say to him? He's
a big superstar. He's you know all the big movies, the freaking
He's
Billy
got his
Madison,
own production. We just saw
Happy
one of his
Gilmore.
new animated films.
Exactly. He doesn't stop working.
No, his Netflix deals.
He was with his friends. He was Adam was with some guys, you know, that he works with. Probably the dudes that he makes all of his movies with. And he saw him. They made eye contact, and he walked up to him, and Adam was like, "Hey man, I want you guys to meet the first teacher that ever bought me a beer." That's how he introduced them to his friends. He didn't tell them about the whole, this guy told me to, wouldn't it be so easy to just be like, this is the guy that said I would never make it.
Yeah.
And look at me now, and I made it, man, and you were wrong. And that, he didn't do that. He didn't do any of that. He's just like, hey man, this is the first teacher that bought me my first beer. You know, because they already know. He knows he was wrong. Do you have to rub it in his face?
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was a really cool story that he did that. Because your first instinct is to be like, man, you just want to like grab the back of their head and smash it into the fucking shit that they were talking, you know, like like a dog or something. And he didn't do that at all, man. He was like, you know what, sometimes you need those people to tell you that you're super wrong, to realize that you're like, no, I'm doing actually the right thing. This is because it like tests your resolve, you know, like, I'm going to do this. It pushes you even more, you know,
right.
Like to be better. And, I don't know. I hear those stories sometimes from these. Jerry Seinfeld has a story like that too, about a comedy club that didn't want him, and it just made him work harder, you know, and make his material better and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know. Not that like that Crystal's being super negative, but you know, like sometimes it's like you need those no's to be like, oh, is my idea good? Is it actually good?
I think I doubled down and told her, like, okay, well, you know what?
You're making me want to do it
when
more.
Ice cream pays for this house.
I know, right? Ice cream's going to be flowing from the streets. You just watch. No, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting because you have to. It should drive you. If you're easily discouraged, maybe it's not a good idea. You know, right. If you're easily swayed, then maybe you didn't really have what it takes to do that, pull that off, or whatever. Because most of the people that are, you know, anybody got the door slammed on them and told them no, and they had to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and then it finally broke through. I think that just makes, it's just like, I don't know, it's just one of those things that you gotta want it. But yeah, that's funny, dude. I think it's awesome. It wouldn't be easy for sure, because I don't know what the fuck are we doing? We don't know what we're doing, but it's also exciting too. It's like that. It's like looking over the edge of the cliff before you jump.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna be okay. And then you do it, and then you're like, that was awesome. When you take that leap, you don't get to have that awesome feeling unless you actually jump. But what the fuck am I talking about? Goddamn, I'm just rambling. You go.
All right. So
I'm just kidding, dude. No more weed for you.
Have you been watching Invincible?
No.
Dude, why not?
I haven't watched a lot of TV lately.
It's so good.
We just had Thanksgiving. We should say that.
What's Thanksgiving?
We just had the thanksiest of Thanksgivings.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I ate twice. I had two.
I had two Thanksgivings too, yeah. I had
a dinner.
I had a lunch and a dinner as well. More of a brunch and a dinner. Went to my sister's in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Did Thanksgiving there with my mother.
My mother.
She just wanted to get high, so we got high. My sister didn't even stay. She was, because she had it so early, and then she had to leave, so she just left us all at her house. So she
left her own party.
She needed to go to her in-laws.
That's funny that she left her own party.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a thing. Like, so she catered Chompies.
Oh, okay. Well, they were doing a Thanksgiving bundle or something?
Yeah, so they just catered it like mashed potatoes and apple pie and
dude, I didn't even know Chompies did all that.
Whole Thanksgiving meal.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know they did it either. But I guess they do. So she did it.
Word.
And then we went to Crystal's sister's house. Did Thanksgiving with the kids and everything. We played board games and I made an apple pie.
Word. From scratch?
From scratch for the most part.
For the most part?
Yeah.
You cut the apples?
I cut the apples.
Okay. All right.
I peeled and cut the apples.
You made the crust?
I did not make the crust. Pillsbury made the crust.
Okay. Shout out to
because
Pillsbury.
I've done that once. It's a lot of fucking work. And I'm just not about that life. So I'm not going to do that anymore.
You actually got to do it a day ahead, right? You got to make the dough and then you got to let it sit for a day in the fridge.
Yeah, there's a way to make it like, especially like a crumbly dough. And you need a special like dough kneading device thing mixer. I guess you don't need it, but it helps a lot. Yeah. And it's just so fucking, you just keep going until things start doughing, and then it's just hard. So much flour. It's a messy process. I'm like, fuck that. I just
but it comes out good. Now. It does come out good.
So
though.
I don't buy like the pre-made pans, but I buy the dough. It's in the refrigerated section.
Yeah.
And pie crust. Just roll it out. Pie crust. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
you made your own like apple and cinnamon mixture.
Yeah, it's just apple and cinnamon. No, I don't cook the apples.
Oh, you don't? You don't
beforehand. No, I throw them in the pie and I let the oven cook them.
That's right.
But what I do is I make this like caramel based drizzle. So it's like sugars melted with butter, and I drizzle that and brush it onto the crust, and I create a lattice top for the pie. So if you don't know what that is, it's like that crisscross weave. You have to weave it.
Yeah, it's a weave.
So you got to take pie crust into strips and then you weave them. And then fun. I've drizzled that over it so that it seeps in on the apples and through the holes in the lattice. And I don't know why I'm doing this motion, but I have a little brush, a little silicone brush, just to brush it all in. Throw that in the oven for about an hour. Maybe an hour.
Did they finish it?
in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, it was gone.
And that's how you know,
it was
man.
gone. It was good.
That's
It was
how you
good.
know.
It was good. I always feel like I don't have enough apples. So the problem is with the apples, it doesn't matter if you use too many or too less, but I think you have to like actually stack these apples like you would be stacking bricks. Like leave no gaps of anywhere, because by the time the apples start to liquefy, when
shrink.
The mounds that you've made your lattice wrap on, it falls down and it starts to cave in. So now it doesn't look as cool because it's supposed to look like a moundy pie. But if you stack these apples so that you're utilizing all the space, I think that they come out a little bit more better.
What kind of apple did you use?
Granny Smith.
Granny Smith. Okay.
You have to.
Okay.
You have to use the Granny Smith. They're the best for baking.
They're crunchy. That's what you want.
They're tart. But by the time they get liquefied with all the sugars and juices and everything, they come out good. I think it's the way that they bake. So they say Granny Smith apples are the best for baking, just because they don't have as much. I don't know what it is.
They keep some of that crunch because you don't want it all mushy when you take a bite of apple pie. You want it to have a little bit of crunch to it, like. I
don't think in mine the apples, they come out mushy.
Do they?
Yeah, but it becomes like this apple pie filling. Like, they're not like super mushy. Like there's still some.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But the main thing is that crust. So normal pie, like if I didn't do this lattice wrap and I just poured all that stuff on the apples and then put the lattice wrap on, I would have like a flaky pie crust on top. But when I put the caramel mixture on it, that pie crust, then it starts to become hard and crunchy.
Caramelized.
Yeah.
Because of the sugar.
Crystal said like that was her favorite part of the pie, was pie crust. I was like, yeah, it was a pretty good crust. And then she made a tres leches pumpkin
pie.
Not a pie, but cake.
Pumpkin cake?
Yeah, like a
pumpkin
tres
spice
leches cake.
Okay.
But pumpkinized it.
Pumpkin flavored.
Yeah, but I guess like when her family interrogated her about it, like they got real like intense with her about this. So she was
they wanted to make sure she was doing it right, or what?
Well, because they were testing it. Crystal had told them, tell us whose is better, like as a competition between us.
Oh, the apple.
And I didn't want a competition between us. I was like, I don't really care. So you can keep it to yourself. We don't really need to know.
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But she was making this, and the family was questioning her everything, and they're like, I don't think it's as moist, because she used a bigger pan than her recipe called for, like a wider one. So by the time she put the liquid on, it wasn't like soaked.
It wasn't as moist.
Because there's too much surface area for the liquid to go everywhere. So I told her if she did it again and used a smaller pan like she was supposed to, she probably would have ended up with a better after product.
That's kind of the biggest part of the tres leches. It's got to be that moistness, that
specific type
milky.
I enjoyed where it was. I thought it was good because I don't like it too moist. That's just me. I don't like something that's just like falling apart, soggy. But that's the way they like. That they liked it. And,
that's the way
I get it. That's like the traditional way, whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess they were trying to figure out why it wasn't so moist. I had already known why, because of the pan situation. But they were interrogating her, and they were asking her like, "Oh, okay, well, what did you use?" And like she was listing her ingredients, and like, "Wait, how many milks did you use?" She's like, "Well, I used." When she said it,
she's like, I used 3.
And then the other one was like condensed milk or something. And that was it. And they were like, oh, it's because you didn't use 3 milks. She's like, what do you mean? It's tres leches. You made us dos leches.
She did.
And I was like, oh, shit. And they were getting all on her for not using enough milk.
Dude,
it was like this thing they just kept bringing back to tease her about it.
They could actually be right, too. Like, your theory is plausible, too. But if she would have did the third one,
it took it a whole other level there.
There might have been enough. It might have been enough to make it moist, like the way it should have been. Yeah,
put this.
She made a dos leches, man. They were right. You can't be dos lecheing it up, dude.
No, I'm trying to hide my cup. Oh, right there. That's where it goes. That's where it goes.
Don't make it dos leches.
Don't you dose your dress leches.
Yeah. Don't dose your dress, man.
Don't dose your dress.
Get it right.
Get it right. And get it tight in that pan. Don't use a big pan.
Right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it right.
Yeah. So it all came out good. So, and then, you know what though? The only thing I didn't get this Thanksgiving, which I really want, but none of the Thanksgivings I went to had it, was mac and cheese.
Nobody had mac and cheese?
Nobody did mac and cheese.
Fuck?
Did you do mac and cheese?
Of course.
Oh,
there's mac and cheese at every Thanksgiving I went to. No, actually only one of them. The dinner one. The lunch one didn't have mac and cheese, but dinner did.
And that was fine. I was like, okay, well, there's got to be mac and cheese. Someone's going to make a mac and cheese. It's like a given, right? Like you can't go to 2 Thanksgivings. So one's catered completely. That's
funny that you're looking for it, because what I know of you, every time we go out, you order the mac and cheese, dude.
Fucking mac and cheese is my favorite fucking shit, bro. It's mac and cheese and sushi.
You're like, they have lobster mac and cheese? And then you'll just order it.
Yeah, so good.
You're like, check out this mac and cheese. Like, I remember you made me try your mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love fucking
That's
mac
funny
and cheese.
It makes sense that you were looking for that and you're like, there's no mac and cheese? No.
I was like, the mac and cheese. Even at the potlucks at work and shit, dude, I was getting all that mac and cheese. Someone makes a mac and cheese. It's a given.
Yeah.
It's
a staple. You should have mac and cheese.
You need it.
A good one too, with the crispy cheese on top, you know.
Like a baked one.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, crumbly. I like with a little bit of bacon in there.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little bit of meaty texture.
Yeah.
It's got to be gooey. Gooey.
Hard. It's crusty on top, but then it's gooey underneath when you start scooping it out. Yes.
I was, and if you freeze your mac and cheese, I think.
Whoa.
Into balls.
Mac and cheese balls, and then you deep fry them.
You could powder them up and deep fry them.
Yeah,
like crust them up and stuff.
Those guys at the fairs, man, they deep fry everything now.
Oh yeah, mac and cheese bites, bro. Oh Jesus, I'm so hungry. Are we at time yet? Because I'm hungry.
Deep fried ice cream. They just take ice cream balls.
You remember we get the deep fried Twinkies?
Deep fried Twinkies.
Oh, Jesus, so good. Deep fried Twinkies.
I had deep fried Twinkie and I got a deep fried Snickers bar. And Twinkie was definitely better, dude. The Twinkie was really good. The Snickers just started like falling apart and stuff, and it was like mushy and gooey, and it was getting all over the place. Like, it's good because it's Snickers,
right?
But it's just it didn't stay together.
I agree with that. There's certain things that can be deep fried and certain things that just can't. I've seen people do. This is what I don't get. Okay. Deep fried stick of butter at these fairs?
It's gross.
What the fuck?
I don't know who's eating that.
I can't.
I like butter.
But I'm not going to eat a stick of it. A stick of butter?
Give me a stick of shrimp too, then, like, so I can put that butter on. Something, dude. I can't just have butter.
Can you imagine, like, if you just immediately, like, you.
Oh, you don't tell somebody? You're like, you want some Twinkie?
You buttered shrimp in a pan or something, and then immediately just place all of that in a jar. So you just got shrimp in this liquefied, buttery, greasy oils in this jar. Do you think if you refrigerate it,
you get it hard?
It would get hard again, and now you have shrimpsicle.
A shrimp butter popsicle. Yeah, and then you deep fry that.
Deep fry that.
Maybe if there's some shrimp in the middle of the butter, maybe I would eat it.
You gotta dig for your shrimp in there.
I'm like, I'm trying to get through the butter so I can eat the shrimp.
You're just like, oh fuck, I forgot. I did tail on.
Give some crunch, dude. I'll eat the tail sometimes. Dude. I don't give a fuck, dude.
No, I can't do that.
Especially if it's fried.
That's
like
just wrong for
when
me,
it's all
man.
Crispy. Like if it's like a deep fried shrimp or something.
Dude, I'm so hungry now.
I know we're going deep on the food right now.
We really are.
But this deep fried culture is taking a deep turn, man. I did. There was somebody making like deep fried peaches that looked good. I never tried it.
Good.
But they were using fresh peach and everything, dude. Like it was at some fair or something. I don't know if it was here or at this fair or another state, but when I heard about the deep fried peaches, I was like, that.
There was like this Netflix special or something that was going over just all these fair food.
Fair food is its own thing. Like I used to get, my favorite used to be zucchini, but then they would make the zucchini fried, but it would be like the whole zucchini, so it would be like this long, and they would just deep fry, and you'd have a big old fucking triangle and shit that you're eating through. Dip it in some ranch, you know, like it was so good. Because that's what you need out of the. Because anytime you eat zucchini, it's never enough zucchini, right? It's like a little piece like this, and then you eat mostly bread. You know, when you get the long.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
When you get the long stick, then you're like, this is good. Like I got a lot of zucchini. Because basically they just cut it long ways, you know, these long ass pieces of zucchini.
Dude, I tried this thing the other day too. I know it's not the same, but you started saying zucchini and I'm picturing zucchini and now I'm thinking about pickles.
Yeah. Deep fried pickles.
Deep fried pickles.
They do have that.
But I saw this, we were at this event and there was a table there and this lady was selling pickles. She marinates her pickles. She has like platters that she gets ready for parties and shit. So like fuck, my wallet's somewhere. I would have pulled out her card. But one of the pickles, the most interesting flavor I've ever tasted in a pickle. Fruit punch.
Ooh.
It's made with Kool-Aid.
It's probably good.
It tastes weird. Because it's a pickle.
And it's in vinegar still?
Yeah.
Because you can only pickle
like
with
Kool-Aid vinegar.
It could go both ways,
it's sweet. And I was asking her, I was like, what do you do with this? Like, you put it on a sandwich or something? Like, she's like, no, actually, people eat this as like candy and shit. Like, you add toppings to it. Like tahini or other things.
Okay.
And you just now are eating like these snacked out pickles. They're pickle snacks. And I was like, oh my God, you're so fucking right. The only time I've ever thought about a pickle as a snack is like the movie theater. You buy just like a fucking pickle in a bag. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
She's probably right. If you took because they're whole pickles, or she cut them in slices?
They're slices. So there was slices of pickles.
So you put them on a tray and then you just put some tahini all over it, and then pick it up, and it could be like a little.
It's like a snack thing. Yeah. But I guess people will put even more ingredients. Like think about it like a yogurt shop, you know, like a froyo place. You're just putting your own ingredients on. Like she had a whole entire little setup of the ingredients you could be putting on these pickles. I was like, oh my gosh, I'll take your card, but I don't think I'm buying any of that right now. But
I would like the spicy ones.
But I thought like that would be interesting. Now, pickles are a thing, like, not everybody likes it, but if you have a group of people that enjoy pickles like that and you cater this tray at a party, like, that'd be cool. I'd be down to see a pickle tray at a party.
You can make your own. I mean, it's not hard at all. I see people pickling shit all the time. My brother was pickling for a while. He was doing jalapenos that were pickled and pickles and...
Pickles, obviously.
Other vegetables. Yeah, he was pickling. But, yeah, there's like hot mustard. Like you can do so many different flavors with the pickles. And there's a bunch of recipes online to make all the... And then you just keep them in jars, and then you have a little get together, bust out some pickles, dude. And people are like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Pickle.
You make your tahini pickles and your fucking whatever pickles and shit. Pickle on a stick.
Pickle on a stick. Deep fried pickle on a stick.
Yeah, you want some pickle on a stick?
I'm way too hungry.
You really want to end this? So
I really do.
What time is it?
I haven't eaten anything. So hungry.
What
We're at 53, which actually works perfect because we get another of our minutes on the thing, you know.
You want to go? Well, let's go a couple more. A couple more minutes.
Well, no, by the time I edit it, I'll reach limit.
Okay.
So I don't have to trim it.
Yeah, we can end it.
We'll just end it.
Yeah, dude.
I'm hungry now.
Let's fucking do it, man.
Hunger comes before podcasting. No, I think this is a good one, though. Yeah, and I like the way the lighting works better here. I think definitely this light
Wizard of Oz, man, and Pink Floyd.
But it needs to be a little different.
Do you think subconsciously I brought that Pink Floyd thing up because you're wearing a Pink Floyd shirt?
I thought that's why you were playing Pink Floyd.
No, I just started playing it. I wasn't even thinking about your shirt.
What the fuck? No way.
Yeah.
You just started playing Pink Floyd?
Yeah. And then we started talking about...
There was no rhyme or reason? You just hit play and Pink Floyd was on?
No, I was looking for a song for a reel I was making, and then I was just looking at a list, and then I saw Pink Floyd, and I was like, yeah, that's the song I want.
Oh.
And then I started telling you about the Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd.
And how it's synced.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd. Well, I mean, just go over it right now. We might as well then.
Yeah. If you can watch Pink Floyd's album with that's Dark Side of the Moon.
You can watch The Wizard of Oz.
Right.
Synced to the album Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
Yes. And it goes perfectly along. And you can find this on
There's
YouTube.
scene transitions. Like we did watch a little bit of it, but yeah, there's scene transitions.
And you can look this up too. People will break down the different transitions in the songs and the meanings and stuff. Like there's actual like in depth. Like people really believe that Roger Waters made that album to go along with The Wizard of Oz, which is crazy. It's been a theory forever that he did it on purpose, and that it goes perfectly along.
Why would you even do that?
Exactly.
Why would you even do that?
Because
that's such a weird coincidence.
They're thinking of him like a mad genius, like
like there's got to be a plan for it.
He totally planned it. And when you watch The Wizard of Oz with Pink Floyd album, it goes along ridiculously. The transitions when she's going from place to place, when she meets certain people, like the songs and everything go along with it. Like, remember the girl screaming in that song, and Dorothy's trying to run inside, and she's like, the music is just chaotic, and it's all chaotic scene. Like, it's crazy. And it was funny because Roger was on Joe Rogan and he asked him specifically, and then they watched some clips of people putting clips of how the music and stuff. He's like, I didn't do it, man. It was never my intention. He's doing this whole thing. He's like, I'm glad people like it, and I'm glad, it is really interesting that he was even kind of
taken back by it.
Because he's seen the clips and he knows what people are saying, but he's like, I never did that. I never did it on purpose. And he's like, but isn't it kind of creepy?
Do you think he might have been possessed by some kind of muse that orchestrated this all?
He doesn't even sound like he even gave it much thought. I don't even know if he's that big of a Wizard of Oz fan. I mean, everybody pretty much is, right? Have you ever met anybody that hates the Wizard of Oz?
I mean, I don't think so, but I don't think people are constantly oh, I fucking love this shit. You know?
But they don't.
But they're aware of it. I think everybody's aware of it, right?
Did you watch it in school? Did you ever watch Wizard of Oz in school? I want to say.
I mean, we did the show.
Oh, you did the play?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. So you had to watch it then, right? I mean,
I spent the second act under the Yellow Brick Road, but yeah.
Oh, you were under
the road? I had to do a quick projector change thing.
So you had to jump underneath the stage?
I had to stay underneath so the way a stage is set, you have that round part that protrudes
that raises the stage,
the curtains,
right?
That's called the apron. And then under that, on the floor, the bottom of it is the orchestra pit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had this Yellow Brick Road painted on the stage, and then we built ramps that curved off of one of the staircases for the stage and out into the orchestra pit as an extension of the Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, so you built the stage going down the steps.
So it looks, you can walk it up. You can walk up from the orchestra pit onto the stage.
Oh, so you utilize those stairs.
And then so what we needed to do was set up a projector on for one of the images of stuff that happens. So we had a projector on a wall of the theater. And that was the big head of the wizard.
Okay.
And then there's also like other things that need to be projected at some point. I can't remember what, but we needed to set the projector up on the stage, a smaller one. And so we created a little box that the projector could live in. And I just had to like remove the front of it to block out the light and stuff. So someone had to physically be there with a laptop underneath the yellow brick road
to hit play
on the projector.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
I know, it was weird. And then I had to physically cover and uncover it in the blackouts.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do for the art. Mm-hmm. But it came out good, right? It came out fun.
Oh yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah.
People loved it.
Yeah,
and
it's awesome.
We've had a real dog on stage too.
Oh, you had a Toto?
Yeah, we had a Toto.
Oh, shit.
And then I don't know if I've told this story before. Yeah, he was pretty well trained. He spent a lot of time in the basket anyway. So
that's true. You don't have to have him do much, but he could. You don't know what he's gonna do. Like when he sees like everybody clapping and shit. It was just
different color. It was white.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Yeah. Nobody really.
No.
Cares.
Nobody thinks about it at the time anyway.
It's a real dog. That's all they care about.
So one of the teacher's dogs is a very well trained dog, like super well trained.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that we did, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you know, with the last shows of a production, you do sometimes a prank night, right?
Okay.
So you prank the cast members, cast and crew will prank each other.
Okay.
So one of my pranks was that we had this small little Bichon dog, okay, as Toto, real tiny, like about the size of Poe, maybe a little bit taller, middle between Poe and Lando, my dogs. So I had a dog. His name was Mac.
Yeah.
And he was a really tall Irish setter. Totally different dog.
Yeah.
And he was super playful, very fun dog. And the witch, she doesn't like dogs. She's scared of dogs.
Yeah.
So just being with the little dog alone was a lot for her. And so the one of the teachers, the set design teacher, it was his idea to do it. To bring on a different dog. So there's a scene where she captures Dorothy and she's like, bring me the little dog or something. You know, she tells one of the monkeys. So the monkey comes back with my dog, Mac, on a leash onto stage. And Mac comes out like big Irish setter. He's like all happy. He's like, ha, ha, ha. And then so the witch is stunned right now. She doesn't know what to do because
that's not the right dog.
She didn't expect it. And so now she improvises, did perfect in her improvisation. She was like, not that dog, you idiot, the other dog. And so she sends my dog back and he's like, you know, he's just so happy to be there.
Yeah.
Loves people. So he leaves, it goes off stage and they bring on the other dog. And then so word gets around that it was my dog because we'd kept him hidden this whole time.
Yeah.
And she comes to me after the show. She's like, Steven, was that your dog? And I was like, oh yeah, that's my dog, Mac. And she slaps me. She slaps me in the face. And she was like, I was so scared up there. And then she walks away. And I was like, oh shit.
Oh my God. She
was so mad. She was so freaked out. She said she didn't know what to do. But she played it off well. Yeah. Like all that fear and everything to her felt like a lifetime. But it was probably 2 seconds of reaction time. And then, you know, we always do warm-up games and improv games. And we're taught that you have to keep and pick up the scene. You can't let the scene stop, especially with a live audience. You got to do something. So if something doesn't work right, or the set piece breaks, or the prop breaks, you've got to be able to circle back and fix your scene. Improv together. Someone drops a line, you know, you gotta know their lines and your lines and where the scene goes.
That's the famous line: "The show must go on." Right?
It always has to go on.
Yeah, and this the little hiccups and stuff like that, I think if you're able to recover, then the audience becomes more like engaged, right? Because they know that was not the right scene, or it's a funny moment or something like that. Like, I don't know. It makes the show real, you know? So that's interesting. But just to circle back to the slap, what the fuck? Dude, she's a freaking adult slapping a kid, dude.
She wasn't an adult, dude.
Oh, she wasn't?
was a kid as well.
Oh, okay,
it was a school production.
For some reason, I was picturing...
We were in high school.
Okay, because, you know, sometimes the adults are in the shows, too.
Oh, no. We didn't have any adults.
Okay.
No.
Because, you know, sometimes you have, like, a old man or a father or something.
I actually played an old man in Scrooge.
But sometimes... or a butler or something, and they'll use, like, a really...
Well, there was people out there who thought that I was a hired person,
or donating.
But when they found out that I was a student and that we just had spray painted my hair every night, and the makeup, you know, did I ever show you pictures of that?
No, I don't think I've seen any.
I think I can show you. I got them.
Yeah, for a second, dude, I thought this was like a grown lady that. Like,
oh no!
I was like, shit, dude, she's fucking child abuse, dude, beating up little kids. Nah, that makes sense then. You just took it on the chin too. Did you see it coming, or are you just super surprised?
So this was the test makeup for Scrooge.
Yeah.
To like make the face look older.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then, hold on. This was after one of the productions.
Yeah. See, even with the hair, it took it to the next level, like with the makeup for sure. You look like an old lady. A beautiful old lady. Come here. You could have been an old lady too with that.
Could have.
Yeah. Just wear like the old, like, you know, put some glasses on. You know?
I've played old a couple of times. I've done it well. I won an award for it once.
Yeah. It's fun, right? Yeah,
but they thought I was like a real old person. That was my real hair. My real hair was just super long back then. Yeah. It's long now, you think? But back then, my hair was long.
I know, man. I can see it's already down in your shoulders right there, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is like the best way to see it. But it's a terrible picture. Here we go.
Yeah.
Super long.
It is pretty long. And you just liked growing it out? Or was it more like... You can do more on stage with long hair, right?
My thought process for this was that, like, if I had it long, I can cut it to whatever I needed it for whatever show.
Yeah.
But every single show I'd bring that up to is like, if you need me to cut my hair, I can cut it. They would be like, oh no, we want it.
Yeah.
We want it that long. Even on the Scrooge one, I thought I needed to cut my hair for that. And they're like, no, keep it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You can do more with it because just having longer hair works better than throwing a wig on, you know, because wigs suck.
Here's the Grinch.
When you played the Grinch?
Yeah.
Was Jim Carrey's version out at the time?
Yeah, it had come out.
Okay.
I had like a mixture of that voice, but not full voice.
It's more like a proper voice, right?
Yeah, I took an educated, like, you know, voice and definitely played it as if it was, I want to say like 40s Chicago or something, you know, like, no, probably 50s. Think about gangster talk, like mobster talk.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
All right.
And a little bit, it sounded... Because I heard the way Jim Carrey did it, but I didn't want to just do Jim Carrey's thing. So I did kind of steal elements from it, most definitely. It's inspired, but I want to say it was my own.
Yeah, those I think we talked about this already, but I think one of the most interesting characters is how different people play the Joker. You know, it's one of those characters that we get to see over and over, and we get to see different versions of it. Kind of like how, you know, Batman too, but Batman still has more of a base. Like, we're all going to get the deeper voice, you know, the fighting skills. But Joker, it seems like a little bit more free, you know, like we've had like the Heath version, and then we've had the Jared Leto version, and which they still talking about doing Ayer's cut. Right, David Ayers is the one that was doing.
I think,
or was it?
I don't know.
Who the hell was doing?
I can't remember.
Suicide Squad. I forgot. I'm probably messing it up. But whoever the first director was, they want to do a cut of that where Jared Leto is a lot more in the movie. And then we got the Joaquin Phoenix version, which is the latest version. But
they're still supposed to do a part 2 of that, right?
There's supposed to be another version of Joker in the Batman, the new Batman too. Someone had a little clip in that, remember? There was a little like after credits clip, right? Of the Joker talking.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And that was going to be a different version of Joker.
And I forgot who played that too.
Yeah, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I think we looked it up one time.
We did. Oh, shit. I can't remember anything because I'm so hungry.
But yeah, I don't know. You're the one that talked about acting, all right? It made me think about
Oh, my bad then.
All right. No, this is good.
Okay. Yep. Get the fireworks going. Get them going. All right. So this has been another brilliant episode of Digital Cortex. My name is Thickwick Randomstylez. Hope you all enjoyed your time with us. And peace out.
Later.